Big Gamer out here. How are you guys doing today? I'm super. Thanks for asking. So today I'm going to bring you a review of Monster Jam Crush It. I picked this game up recently, only for £14, so that's about 20 bucks. I'm assuming the recommended retail price for this is around $24.99 in the US and maybe around $19.99 in the UK. Now, is it worth that much money? And that's what we're here to find out. To be honest, it's kind of putting itself out at a price where it's almost apologetic for the amount of content it's bringing us. So when you get into the game, there's not many options for you to choose from. There are different modes here. So you've got a freestyle stadium events, you've got a race, which is what you're seeing now, and that is the length of the race, guys. These things are so like you've got 2 or 3 corners, and you get to the end. They can be fun when you bash into your opponent. Sometimes when you screw off, and the physics are all funny. But to be honest, guys, it's so brief. It's just a case of in this game you start off with one monster truck, you start off with one kind of stadium, and you can slowly build your way up, and you can unlock several stadiums and several monster trucks. You kind of unlock these every couple of races, every couple of events, but there is a real limited amount of events here, guys. The events are all super short. The longest one is this freestyle mode that I'm showing you now. That is 60 seconds long. Yes, guys, that is the longest event in this game, is 60 seconds long. Freestyle just lets you basically jump over things and score some points. That's it. You just drive in a straight line and score points. If you reverse or stand still, you lose points. That's it, really. Not much more to say about that mode. Then there's some kind of Trials HD style modes where you don't control your steering, but you control almost like the pitch in which you jump at and the angles in which you land. And it's a time attack mode, and it also incorporates what Joe Danger did, and that is kind of put some letters in there for you to collect along the way, give you a little bit extra to do. But those are over so quickly. They make Trials HD's levels look, you know, like marathons. To be honest, they're over in about 20 seconds, and to be honest, the game, it just throws achievement points at you. It's almost like it knows it doesn't have the content here for you, so it's like, do you know what, our game doesn't look horrendous, it controls barely acceptable, we're going to give you loads of achievement points, it's going to be super cheap, and that's the concession we're going to make to you. So if you're a fan of monster trucks or Monster Jam, you know, the actual series, then this, you know, might have some interest for you. Or if you just love achievement points, this game will throw hundreds of them at you in the first couple of hours. As far as fun goes, there is small amounts of fun to be had. Once you've beaten these time attack modes, you can do a survival style equivalents, which basically just put a few extra jumps in there and some cars for you to jump over and a few hazards, but basically don't alter the actual structure. One that does, which is probably the best mode in the game, is the Stunt Mode. So that's basically taking the exact same levels that you used in time attack and allowing you to do flips and rolls, and then you can score points. So you're basically doing the same courses again, but you got flips and rolls put in, and some of the jumps are at higher angles, so you can actually perform these a little bit easier. There's not much else to say, guys. To be honest, I'm going to give this game a 3.5 out of 10. I'm going to say stay away from this one. It doesn't look like the worst game in the world. It sounds pretty bad. All of the audio has been compressed, and there's a real lack of content here. So I'd advise avoiding this one, even at its low price. It's one maybe for a couple of bucks you might want to get from Red Stop, just to get a few achievos. But other than that, avoid this one, guys. Alright, if you want me to keep bringing you reviews, feel free to like, comment and subscribe on the channel, and I'll keep bringing you these reviews, guys. Cheers.